All right, Frankie Banali, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, man, you're loud and clear. All right, let's get going. Yeah. Hey, look who's on our Octopus phone. It's longtime Quiet Riot drummer Frankie Banali. Hey, Frankie.
Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing real good. And, you know, it's not every day that fans of Quiet Riot get to take part in a band project, but Frankie's here on our phone to tell us about just that. What's going on, Frankie?
Well, I started going through my archives because forever I had everything, literally everything that had to do with Quiet Riot, and just quietly, put it away as part of my archives. And it occurred to me that there really isn't a lot of video footage and that sort of information out in the marketplace, other than a lot of really poor bootlegs. And I have filmed material that goes as far back as the first time Kevin Bro ever saw me play in January of 1980.
Wow.
The first show that we did, it was actually Carlos' second show that he had ever done with the band when he joined the band in 1982, that was filmed at the Whiskey, and all the way through pro shots throughout the years, all the way through 2007 when Kevin DuBrow passed away, and then just hour upon hour upon hour of tour bus footage, backstage footage, dressing room footage. There's just so much material, vacation, and I thought it was time to do sort of a documentary on the band, what was going on with the band at the time, through the years, and what's going on now.
Man, I guess fans can even look at a clip, kind of a teaser clip of what the documentary is going to be all about, right? How do they do that?
Well, here's the beauty of it. There's a site called Kickstarter.com, and if you go to Kickstarter.com and you search Frankie Banali, it'll take you to the actual funding page. And if you go on there, you can read exactly how the funding works. There's a teaser clip that you can watch, but if you become a backer, I keep updating almost daily. I keep updating short clips throughout the years in no particular order. One day you'll get something from '83, the next day you'll get something from '99, depending on my mood. But you can actually see all of these things that no one else has access to. And the great thing about the backing process on this situation, if you read, you'll see this green button. And if you click that button, it'll tell you how to do it. You can back for as little as $10, and it goes up in increments all the way to some heavy numbers. But what they do is they'll take your credit card information, but they do not charge or hold anything, because the catch in the Kickstarter.com system is unless you reach the minimum that you're trying to raise, you get nothing, meaning I get nothing for the documentary to put to the documentary. So nothing gets charged unless it actually meets it. But there are incentives, there's certain different packages depending on how much you back that you get directly from me.
Wow.
So it's a great system.
Yeah, that is very cool, and a chance to be, part of a once in a lifetime thing.
Well, here's my thinking in the situation. I've already spent a good deal of my own money on the project, and I can continue to do so. But this is twofold for me. Number one, I want to make sure that the fans really want it, and if the fans really want it, this gives them an opportunity to participate in the process, and along the way, they can see little clips that nobody can see but the backers. And it's only a 30-day program. I think we're about 3 weeks away from the timeline ending. So if it ends without it being funded, then it doesn't get funded. Then I have to decide whether I would continue to do it or whether I just put it back in the archives. And I would more than likely, if it doesn't reach the funding, put it back in the archives, because I don't want to, I could have gone the route to get some corporate sponsors to do it or a label to do it. The problem with that is that then they dictate what they want the content to be.
Right.
And I want this to be about the fans and for the fans. And so the only way I could do it and make it real, because we're continuing filming interviews, a variety of things, is to do it my way.
Right. Well, hey, Frankie, give us the link then again, how folks can find out more about becoming part of the Quiet Riot documentary.
It's Kickstarter.com, spelled as it sounds, Kickstarter.com, And if you search Frankie Banali, it'll take you to the page. There's a teaser page that anyone that goes to the page can see, and it's got some interesting, rare live footage, some interviews with Kevin. And if you look at the right-hand side, it'll show you the amount of the funding, how you can decide how much you want to back the project on, and then you just hit the little green button, and you go from there. But like I said, no funds are deducted from anyone's credit card unless it meets the minimum goal, which is $20,000. We're currently at $6,000 with 52 backers and 27 days to go.
Okay.
And you can pledge. You can pledge $10, $25, $50, $100, $250, $500. It just goes on. And the more you become a backer for, the more amount, the more the package incentive is for you.
Okay, maybe we can have you call in a couple of weeks and let us know how it's going and put out another another call for pledges. But man, I want to see that Quiet Riot documentary because Kevin was such a character and the whole band was so great, and it's something that deserves to be out. So
well, the thing especially with me and Kevin is that I met Kevin in 1979. So I knew him for 28 years, and we had a friendship for 28 years. But 27 of those 28 years, we played together.
It's a long time.
it's a real long time. And there's I uploaded a clip last night. Kevin and I had two nicknames that were given to us by other people. One was the Kamikaze Twins when we were bad. And the other one was the Kevin and Frankie show when we were funny, which is more often than not. And I've looked at this footage. I have laughed. I have cried. I have gotten depressed at times.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of funny stuff because Quiet Riot was all about the music, but we were also all about the comedy.
Yeah. Well, man, thank you for keeping our mental health intact all these years, Frankie Banali, drummer of Quiet Riot, and we'll look forward to seeing that documentary when it finally comes to fruition, man.
Well, Perry, I truly appreciate you taking the time to get the word out for us. I really, really do appreciate it.
It's a wonder and amazing to have you on my airwaves here, man. So thank you, Frankie.
Well, thank you very much, and all you listeners out there, Kickstarter.com, search Frankie Banali, and hit that green button when you're ready to back the project.
Good deal, man. And I will put this on the air next week at least a couple of times, and we'll do it up. So, and I've been in touch with Chip Ruggieri at Chipster. So anything you guys need, let me know.
I truly appreciate it. You have my number. Anything you need from my end, by all means, reach out.
You got it, Frankie.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, man. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Best of luck with that too.
And you as well, Perry.
Okay, man. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.